This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
Alamo Sports and Talk 1230, 101.9. Welcome back to Tiger Field. We're ready for game 2 of our doubleheader. We're going to start here just a shade before 7:30. And it'll be Mason Bodley on the mound for the Alamogordo Tigers. Cash DeLanda will be behind home plate. The Tigers left Gabriel Collazo at first. Aiden Tupper at second base. The shortstop is Caleb Crawford, and the third baseman, Brandon Williams, in left field for Alamogordo. Brody Byers, the center fielder, is Cade Kiss, and Dante Knowles in right. So pretty much the same order for the Tigers here in game 2 of the doubleheader. And I think they've got all of the seniors out there here in, no, I take that back. Davion Andrade not, but Byers is out in left. DeLanda is behind home plate. Knowles is out in right. Bodley's pitching, and Collazo is over at first. So 5 of the 6 Tiger seniors are out there. Panthers getting ready to step up to the plate. We don't have the order for them yet, so we're just going to kind of grab this as we go along. Kind of how it goes sometimes. Adon Reyes is going to lead things off again for the Panthers. And we'll obviously let you know what they're doing defensively in game 2. Number 5, Steve Morales will hit in the number 2 spot, just as he did in game number 1. And Tristan Ariano will hit in the number... No, I take that back. It's going to be number 6, Robert Martinez, who was 3 for 3 in that first game, is going to hit in the number 3 spot. And we'll get to the rest of the order as we roll through it here. Tigers are hoping they just get through 3 of them here in that first inning, so we shall see.
2 for Gadsden, number 8, Adon Reyes.
So Reyes steps up to the plate. And Mason Bodley ready to go, and we're underway here for game 2 of our doubleheader between the Tigers and the Panthers. Thanks so much for tuning in wherever you're at. And the first one is a ground ball foul at the third base side, and 0-1. Tigers are in their white pinstripe uniforms, black numerals outlined in gold. In cursive, it says Alamogordo across the front. Gadsden, meanwhile, in maroon jerseys with maroon numerals, white outlining, says Gadsden across the front in big cursive letters. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. And white pinstripe pants with maroon stripes for the Panthers. Still got the sun out right now, probably another 15, 20 minutes, and then below, the lights are already on in the dirt, and the count's 1-2. And it has been an absolutely beautiful evening for baseball. Probably a little warm when we got started, but couldn't ask for much more. Winds are decent, a little breeze blowing in from right field. As here comes the pitch from Bodley. That's going to miss a little bit high. And the count evens up at 2-2. Bodley set. Works from the stretch. And this is hit in the air to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Kiss will get out there and grab it, but a leadoff single for Adon Reyes, and the Panthers put a runner on to start the game. And it'll bring up Steve Morales now. He'll hit from the left-hand side. Well, we had runs in the first inning of the first game and didn't get another one until the 7th inning. We stayed 1-1 the entire way until the Tigers had the walk-off RBI single. Here's a ground ball and a base hit. That'll get into the outfield, and so runners on first and second. Bray is not able to fully or move up to third base on that.
Now batting number 6.
And Robert Martinez, who hit the ball so well in game number 1, comes to the plate in a great opportunity here for the Panthers. Jesus Corral is cleaning up in game number 2, just did in game number 1. Ground ball, that will go foul. First base coach had a shot at it, but couldn't field. He's holding on to a bunch of the protective gear that his players wear, so that was kind of a difficult play for him. Long wait here for Bodley. He'll check back to second. And here's a ground ball. This could be two. Nope, it's going to get by. Diving attempt by Crawford. It's into the outfield. And they will throw home, and it will be cut off by Bodley. Run will score. And Martinez has hit the ball every time he has come up to the plate between the two doubleheaders. 3 for 3 in game one now. 1 for 1 in game two. And he gives the Panthers an early lead here. And still nobody out with 2 on. And Jesus Corral will come to the plate for Gadsden. Still with a fine opportunity. That was very nearly a really good play by Crawford. He was diving for it there up the middle, and it just got past his glove. I don't know if he would have been able to turn 2, but they probably would have gotten at least 1 out. And now we've got the Alamogordo Tigers athletic trainer, Misa Tran, running over to the Gadsden dugout. So some kind of issue over there. So I don't know if that was... Not sure. Nothing noticeable on the field happened from what I could tell, but first pitch in there for a strike to Corral. Alonzo Rodriguez is on deck for the Panthers. Swing and a miss, and Bodley gets ahead in the count here 0-2. Would love a strikeout here with nobody out and 2 on. And as we saw in the first game, just because he gave up that run in the first, you can settle down and work out of a multi-run inning. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, DeLanda keeps the ball in front of him, and the count's 1-2. Pick-off throw goes back to second. Runner's back in time. Tupper applied the tag, but Morales able to slide in. And the pitch. In the dirt. And again, DeLanda able to keep it in front of him, and the count goes 2-2. If you're just tuning in, Tigers won the first game 2-1. Dante Knowles, RBI single at the bottom of the 7th, walked it off for the Tigers. Gabriel Collazo, complete game, allowed just 1 run. And a swing and a miss, and struck him out. So the first strikeout of the day for Mason Bodley.
Now batting number 12, Alonzo Rodriguez, number 12.
So it'll be Alonzo Rodriguez coming to the plate. With runners on first and second, and still just 1 down. That's in the dirt. DeLanda tossed off his mask. Not sure he had a clear view of where it was, so wanted to be sure to get to that. Zach Minatis will bat 6th here in this second game. He's in the on-deck circle for the Panthers. Look back to second, and here's the pitch. Ground ball and foul up the third base line. And the count is 1-1. So keep the runners here on first and second with 1 down. 1-0 lead here for Gadsden. And home plate umpire was going to get somebody to go over and get the baseball that's on the ground in foul territory on the third base side. This is hit high in the air and charging shallow center field. That's going to drop. Kiss comes up with it. Throw to third is not going to be in time, and so that'll fall. Just hit them right where they weren't. Loop single. I thought Kiss was going to, it was high enough in the air that I thought Cade was going to be able to get there. Crawford, that's a difficult play for the shortstop, trying to get that from over the shoulder. And so the bases are loaded after the single from Rodriguez.
Now batting number 15.
And there's still just 1 down. And Zach Minatis will come to the plate. With an opportunity to really add to his team's lead. Bodley sees his first pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Top 1 of game 2 of our doubleheader. Tigers Got their first district victory of the season in game 1, a 2-1 difference. And find themselves behind here early 1-0. Here's the pitch from Bodley. Swing and a miss. Over the top of it is Menatis, and it's 1-1. Four hits in the inning for Gadsden, but still just 1 run. And this was something in the first game. They left a lot of runners in scoring position in game 1, trying to avoid that here. That one's going to get to the backstop. DeLanda tried to keep it in front of him, but the run will score. And the Tigers now trail 2-0 on the wild pitch. DeLanda had been doing a pretty good job of keeping those in front of him, but this time just got through his legs. Runners advance to second and third on the play, and it's 2-0 Gadsden. And you just wonder if this is going to be a completely different game where it's high scoring on both sides, or are the Tigers going to be in for a tough one here? We'll see. 2-1 the count. Hard hit to left field. Byers not able to get to it, and it's going to go all the way out to the wall. 2 runs will score, and we'll see how fast Zach Menatis is. He will stop at third, and he's got a 2 RBI triple, and Gadsden not leaving those runners in scoring position here in this game. They've got 4 home in the inning, and it's a 2 RBI triple. And that's going to lead to Coach Justin Phillips coming out and chatting with Mason Bodley. As that is 5 hits in the inning for Gadsden. I'll say for Mason, it's kind of an unusual situation for him to be starting a game. He's, normally a relief guy. I doubt that makes that big of a difference, but sometimes those different situations can affect you. But give credit to Gadsden too. They've come out and they're swinging the bat and really have played well to start this game. So it's a runner on third and still just 1 down in the inning. 4 runs home for the Panthers. Robert Martinez with an RBI single, a wild pitch brought in a run, and then Zach Menatis with a 2 RBI triple. As here's the first pitch, and a swing and a miss for Tristan Arellano. Edgar Arredondo will hit 8th, and then we've still got one more person to see in the order for the Panthers. In the dirt again, and Cash has been very busy here in this first inning. It looks like the sun has gone down below where it won't affect anybody at this point. It kind of was in that low range. And here's a high chopper that should score a run. Crawford's got it. Toss on to first is in time. But the ground out brings in another run, and that's 5 home for the Panthers here in the inning. Give the RBI to Arellano. And now it's Arredondo will come to the plate. And maybe there was a mistake on the order when he initially gave it to the home plate umpire, because the Gadsden coach is coming up and the only thing I think of is maybe somebody on the bench. Yeah, Brian Romero. I wonder if Romero maybe, because I think they're bringing him out of the game because Adrian Chavez is going to play after that. So I wonder if, while he was on the bench, he was initially going to be in the game, and that was why Misa Tran was called over to the Alamogordo dugout. 1 on the count here to Arredondo with nobody on, but 5 runs home for Gadsden in this top of the first inning. This is pushed up the first base line, but it's going to go foul. And the count will even up here at 1-1. 5 hits for the Panthers. And for a game where they were stymied with score runs, they had a lot of base runners, and I think 6 hits in the first game, but just couldn't score. That's a breaking ball that's right in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Well, see if the Tiger bats can answer. It's been very much an up-and-down season at the plate for the Tigers, but they're going to need something. And a swing and a miss from Arredondo, and Bodley gets his second strikeout of the inning. But the Panthers score 5 runs on 5 hits, no Tiger errors, and nobody left on. And we go to the bottom of the first inning. The Tigers trailing 5-0. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Financial literacy. Why is it important to teach kids to save? This is AJ with First National Bank. Learning to save at an early age helps train children to become reliable about savings and become financially responsible as adults. First National Bank wants to help you inspire your kids to save by creating good habits early with our Learning to Save program. Parents can use this fun strategy to help encourage children to save and connect with them about financial responsibility. We're here to help with your financial questions at any age. Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle,
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Local Credit Union would like to send a huge congratulations to 2024 graduating class. Are you ready to take the next step towards a brighter future after graduation? Secure your dreams with our flexible and affordable graduation loans. Whether you're looking to pursue a higher education, start a business, or simply need financial assistance as you start a new chapter of life, we've got you covered. Visit Local Credit Union today. Member NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Kate Kiss to lead things off for the Tigers. And he'll see this pitch go outside. It's 2-1. The count. Kate Kiss leading things off. It'll be Brody Byers hitting second. Gabriel Collazo third. Cash DeLanda fourth. Dante Knowles hitting fifth. Outside 3-1. Preston Eldred hit sixth. Brandon Williams seventh. Aiden Tupper will hit in the number 8 spot. And then Mason Bodley rounds out the lineup for the Tigers. Pitching here in Game 2 is Robert Martinez for the Panthers. And catching again is Jesus Corral. This is fouled off and out of play. 3-2. Infield is Edgar Arredondo at first base. The second baseman, Adon Reyes. Shortstop, Alonso Rodriguez. Third baseman is Zach Minatis. Ground ball to second, Reyes. Catch it on about 4 hops, toss it on to first, and there's one down. Outfield for the Panthers, Steven Morales in the left. Center fielder is Tristan Ariano, and Adrian Chavez is the right fielder. So it'll be Brody Byers hitting a number 2 spot here in game number 2. And the pitch. Outside. Martinez, right-handed pitcher, right-handed hitter Byers. Time going to be called by Byers. And he'll step back in. That's right in there for a called strike. And the count even at 1. Bottom of the first, Gadsden has jumped out to a 5-0 lead. And the pitch. Breaking ball right in there for a strike, and it's 1-2. Coming set and working from the stretch is Martinez. This is hit in the air and foul up the first base side. Gadsden players giving chase, but it's going to, I think, hit off the top of the Alamogordo clubhouse. And count will go to 1-2 now, or rather stay at 1-2. Here's the pitch from Martinez. High and outside. And the count evens at 2. Now, if you're the Tigers, you at least want to try to get 1 or 2 here in the inning and try to claw back that deficit a little bit. That'll be in the dirt. Byers watch that all the way in, 3-2. After falling behind, the count has gone full. And that pitch right in there, called strike 3. And Byers goes down looking. And so to bring up Gabriel Collazo, who will bring a baseball to the home plate umpire and then step into the box. No warm-up songs here for the Tigers in the second game. And a breaking ball that'll miss outside, maybe a touch high as well. And 1-0 now to Collazo. And a fastball that drops below the knees, and the count is 2-1. And away as well. And so Collazo gets ahead in the count, 3-0. Cash DeLonda in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Alamogordo trying to make something happen with 2 outs. We'll see. I imagine Gabriel will be taking here on 3-0, but maybe not. That'll miss low and away, and it's a 4-pitch walk. So the Tigers, you'll see their catcher to the plate as Cash DeLonda.
Number 9, Cash DeLonda.
They'll grab a couple of baseballs out of his back pocket and toss it to the, or rather, hand one to the home plate umpire, toss the other one to the catcher. And so Cash will step in with a runner on first as Collazo leads away. Time going to be called. And home plate umpire kind of pointed towards the field umpire, and not sure, maybe making sure he was in the right position. I don't know what the deal was there. In the dirt, and Corral able to keep that in front of him. And the count is 1-0. Gabriel doesn't have great speed at first, but I don't know. I think he's deceptively quick. And DeLonda watched that miss low, and all of a sudden the control for Martinez is getting away from him here after a strikeout and a ground out. It's 2-0 here to the Tiger cleanup hitter. Collazo at first. DeLonda, a little bit of a late offering there. 2-1. A swing and a miss for DeLonda. Here's the pitch. That's well outside, and well done by Corral to backhand that and keep it in front of him. That was, he doesn't snag that out of the air cleanly. Collazo's at second. That definitely changes the face of the inning. Dante Knowles in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. 3-1 to DeLonda. Hits it hard into left field for a base hit. And the Tigers have first and second. DeLonda with his first hit of the double dip, and get a courtesy runner here for the Tigers. As the catcher will come out, and looks like Ryan Macklin will come in. He scored the game-winning run for the Tigers. So kind of a familiar situation here with Macklin on the base pass and Dante Knowles at the plate. And he said Tigers could really use another base hit. If he can slash one out to right center field, there's a big hole over there. He can do the same thing he did in the last game. Certainly Gabriel can come in with Ryan's speed at first. Who knows? Here's the pitch from Martinez. Swing and a miss, and he's definitely trying to get to that one. 0-1. Outside. And the count evens at 1-1. Collazo at second, and Macklin, running for DeLonda, is over at first. 5-0 Panthers, who've just tuned in. We're in the bottom of the first inning. 1-1. That will miss. And Corral was quickly up, looking around, maybe see if he can get a pickoff move, but he holds on to it. And the count 2-1 here for Knowles. The pitch. Outside, 3-1. Said the control from Martinez has made this inning a bit more interesting than it looked like it was going to be there with the first two down, but he's gone to 3 balls in every count so far against every hitter. Here's the 3-1. That'll miss, and it's a walk. So second walk surrendered, and the bases are loaded, and Preston Eldred, the freshman, with a huge opportunity here for the Tigers. And he will step in. Made contact every time he came to the plate in the first game. Just didn't come away with a hit. Preston will watch that one miss high. And it's 1-0. I think you try to be a little patient here, but you definitely don't want to let go of one that you can handle. And here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good slider there from Martinez as that moved across the strike zone. And that'll just miss. Oh, no, it's in there for a strike. I'm sorry. 1-2. Got to protect the plate now. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Tigers really need something here after falling behind 5-0. That'll miss outs. Oh, no, called strike 3. I thought that was outside, missed, but no, called strike 3, and the inning is over. The Tigers leave the bases loaded. So Alamogordo with 1 hit in the inning, 3 left on, no Gadsden errors, and no Tiger runs. It's 5-0 Panthers after 1. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Don't miss the fairground sales starting Friday, May 3rd through Monday the 6th. OSU's teamed up with Casa Auto Group to offer you a huge selection and discounted rates. For a limited time only, take advantage of rates as low as 5.99% APR and no payments for 90 days. All loans are subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019, and the Panthers will send the number 9 hitter to bat here in the top of the second with their team in front of 5-0 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. It is Adrian Chavez, the right fielder, as Mason Bodley begins his second inning of work. First pitch is a swing and a miss, and counts 0-1. Bodley into the motion and the pitch. Fouled off. And up the first base side. Counts 0-2. Bodley ready to go. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and his 3rd strikeout of the day. And a good start to the inning for Bodley. There's 1 down. Adon Reyes, who singled and scored in the first inning, will step to the plate. Panthers had 5 hits in the first, 4 singles and a triple.
Now batting number 8, Adon Reyes, number 8.
Reyes steps in, hitting from the right-hand side. Bodley, the right-handed pitcher, to the plate. First pitch is missed low, I believe, and the count is 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right field, and getting to it is Knowles. And a quick second out. There's 2 down in the inning, and Steve Morales, who singled and scored. He was brought in on a wild pitch in the last inning. Well, if Mason can settle down here and keep it at 5 runs, Tigers certainly gives them an opportunity. That's not an insurmountable lead. This is hit high in the air and towards left field. And underneath it, Byers has got it. And a very quick second inning. That doesn't feel good for Mason after that first. So Tigers see if they can get the bats going alive and the second inning try to reel in this 5-0 deficit on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Bottom of 2 coming up next here on Alamo Sports and Talk.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Financial literacy. Why is it important to teach kids to save? This is AJ with First National Bank. Learning to save at an early age helps train children to become reliable about savings and become financially responsible as adults. First National Bank wants to help you inspire your kids to save by creating good habits early with our Learning to Save program. Parents can use this fun strategy to help encourage children to save and connect with them about financial responsibility. We're here to help with your financial questions at any age. Member FDIC.
The Winner's Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner's Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Brandon Williams fouls off the first pitch he sees from Robert Martinez as we begin the bottom of the second inning. It's Gadsden 5, Alamogordo nothing. 7-8-9 in the order for the Tigers due up in this home half of the second. Here's the pitch. And that'll be right in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Williams, then Tupper, and Bodley. A lot of the order looking different than game 1. That's going to miss low, and 1-2. Williams watched that all the way in. Here's the pitch. That one's called strike 3. And I kind of have to wait. There's a little bit of a delayed call, and there's not a loud, as much as the umpire in game 1 really makes a loud strike call. So if you hear a pause, I'm waiting to see, so I don't jump the gun. I kind of did that in the first inning, so I don't want to make it seem like I disagree with the call. It's more of I thought it was that because I didn't see a call. In there for a strike on the first pitch to Tupper, and the count is 0-1. Martinez, who had some control issues as he got later in the first inning, looking good here to begin the second inning. As here comes the 0-1. That will miss outside. Count evens up at 1-1. Tupper getting his first swings of the day. Hasn't swung yet, but first opportunity to do so as that pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-2. The pitcher, Mason Bodley, will hit next for Alamogordo. Swing and a miss. And so back-to-back strikeouts for Martinez. He's got 4 in the game and will now face his pitching counterpart
Batting number 15, Mason Bodley.
as he steps in for the first time today. Does Bodley try to keep this inning going? Well, everything that happened in the last inning was with 2 outs, so maybe he can get something started here for the Tigers. Watches that first one miss outside, maybe a touch high, and the count is 1-0. Ground ball foul. This will head over towards the Gadsden dugout, and the count evens up at 1. And the Gadsden coach tosses it back into his pitcher, Martinez. Beautiful night at the ballpark this evening. As this is fouled off again by Bodley. This time he pushes it up the third base side and out of play. And the count is 1-2. I have no idea what I just heard. And that looks like right in there for a called strike 3. And striking out the side is Martinez. And the inning is over. So the Tigers will go to the top of the 3rd inning, still trailing 5-0 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
There's lots of good reasons for a personal loan. Unexpected expenses, paying bills, or home projects. And good reasons to get your personal loan at our credit union. We're member-owned and not-for-profit. Apply online or in person. Loco Credit Union. We belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
We belong to you.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
This is Rachel from First National Bank. We offer business-focused accounts with loans to help your business grow, including SBA loans and construction loans. Smart tools, better banking solutions.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back here to Tiger Field. The Alamogordo Tigers are trailing 5-0, top of the 3rd on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. I do have some score updates from down in Gadsden. Alamogordo softball at 7-1 in Game 2 of their doubleheader. That game is in the bottom of the 4th. They won the first game 16-0. So Lady Tigers are district champs, and, of course, they're waiting for the brackets to come out on Sunday, but they do want to finish out the season with a win and get to 14-1 in district, 23-3 overall. It's been a great season for the Alamogordo Lady Tigers. Pitch miss low for Bodley in the first offering. The left-handed hitting Robert Martinez at the plate. So throws righty, but bats lefty. I always find those kind of quirks interesting in baseball. And a swing and a miss. And I will say, especially at high school baseball level, left-handed hitters are rare. You know, you usually don't have a lot of guys. So if you can, maybe you're a natural righty, but if you can make yourself be a left-handed hitter, and he might be a switch hitter, I don't know. Tigers have only thrown righties today. So in the dirt, the count's 2-1. It certainly can give you an advantage. And likely you're going to face more right-handed pitchers as well. 2-1. That's off the plate and kicks high off to the backstop, and it's 3-1 now. And from the stretch, here's the pitch from Bodley. I'll get in there for a strike. Catches the outer half of the plate. Martinez held up on his swing, but called strike anyway, and it's now 3-2 to the leadoff hitter in this top of the 3rd inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and struck him out. Fourth strikeout of the game for Bodley. And there's one down. And Jesus Corral will come to the plate now for the Panthers. And Corral will foul this off, and the count is 0-1. Tularosa baseball also a winner tonight, 8-4 over Capitan. And so they are, they already were district champs, but they finish up an unbeaten district season. As pitches in the dirt here. Count is 1-1. Thule will be a top 3 seed in baseball. Could be the 1 seed in softball, 1 or 2, I think. They've still got a couple more games left as Lady Cat softball. They'll play a doubleheader at Capitan on Tuesday. Time called as the hitter, Corral, will step out of the box. Everybody will reset. Mescalero Apache baseball and softball finished up their seasons yesterday. As here comes the pitch. This is hit in the air towards second, but it's over the head of Tupper into the outfield for a base knock for Corral. And there's a runner on first. We'll probably get a courtesy runner here for the catcher, I would anticipate. Hasn't happened yet, so maybe it's not going to happen. I don't know. I guess they're going to leave Corral out there. So it'll be Alonzo Rodriguez coming to the plate. He singled and scored in the first inning. A 5-run first inning for the Panthers. Bodley will miss outside on the first offering, 1-0. Going back to what we were talking about with Mescalero Apache baseball and softball. Baseball got swept by Lordsburg on the road last night. It's going to be touch and go if they get in. Softball could be in the same spot. They did finish ahead of Capitan in the district, but swing and a miss, or most likely will. Counts 1-1. But both those teams are right on the bubble in Double-A baseball and Single-A, Double-A softball, so we'll see. We'll find out this weekend for baseball if Mescalero gets in. That pitch, I think, misses low, and the count is 2-1. Tiger baseball, unfortunately, this will be the final game of their 2024 season. It's been a really tough district year for the Tigers. High pop-up. This will get into center field. Kiss gets underneath it. He's got it. And there's 2 down, I'm sorry. And I'll bring up Zach Marquez, who had the big 2 RBI triple that, I don't want to say broke that inning open, but it, it was 2-0 at that point. And I think we're going to see a courtesy runner now for the Panthers, as Corral will come off, and number 24 will be A.J. Vasquez for the Panthers to be the courtesy runner. So Menadas to the plate. And the first pitch from Bodley. This one is hit in the air towards second. Tupper, is not able to get to it. Goes underneath his glove, and so it'll be an infield single. That was, it hung in the air, but he just wasn't able to get to it in time, and so it dropped and snuck underneath his glove, so he wasn't able to make a play over to first base either. It was kind of a long run from where it was at. I'm going to give Menadas an infield single there. That's hard to call that one an error. So it's first and second, and the Panthers with 2 outs have a runner in scoring position now. Tristan Ariano, who grounded out and brought in a run with that ground out to the plate. And it's in the dirt, and this one is going to kick to the right of DeLanda. And both runners will be able to advance. They're not going to get any further, but a wild pitch puts them second and third now, and so a big opportunity here for Ariano. As DeLanda did not know that. Had some wild caroms off of some of these pitches from Bodley, where, they've just shot off to the right or back into the left. But second and third with 2 outs and a 1-0 count here to Ariano. That's right in there for a strike. And the count evens out 1-1. Tennis district championships this weekend. Those are for the singles and doubles tournaments that'll be happening next week. We'll get brackets for tennis this weekend, too. That drops in there for a strike as well. And it's 1-2. Track and field district out in Tularosa tomorrow as the Wildcats host their 4 other district teams. Mescalero and Cloudcroft, of course, part of that. Last chance to qualify for state. The 1-2. That's low. And the count is 2-2. And then Tigers track and field team, final regular season meet of the year over in Las Cruces. They'll be in Las Cruces next Friday as well for the district meet. State for small schools is next weekend up in Albuquerque. The pitch. That breaking ball, that drops right in there for a called strike. Hitter thought it was high. And that will end the inning. So Botley gets 2 strikeouts. And the game remains a 5-0 lead for Gadsden after 2.5 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. You're listening to Tiger Baseball here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Don't miss the fairground sales starting Friday, May 3rd through Monday the 6th. OSU has teamed up with Casa Auto Group to offer you a huge selection and discounted rates. For a limited time only, take advantage of rates as low as 5.99% APR and no payments for 90 days. All loans are subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Top of the order here in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Tigers. They trail 5-0 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Cade Kiss leads it off. Robert Martinez sees his first pitch to him fouled off and back to the screen. The count is 0-1. Kiss and Byers and Collazo do up in the inning for the Tigers. Collazo running to get that foul ball back to the screen. Here comes the 0-1. And he does catch that outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-2. You know, Martinez has done a fine job. Very nearly had a bad first inning, but he got out of that jam with the bases loaded and then struck out the side in the last inning. Heading to count 0-2. A miss low on this one, 1-2. But his team got that 5-0 lead, and he has maintained it for them. Tigers trying to get their bats going. Just 1 hit so far. Other 2 base runners on walks. That'll miss outside. And the count goes 2-2 now. Left-handed hitting Kiss, right-handed pitching Martinez on the mound. Both pitchers working from the stretch. This one hit in the air to the third baseman. Oof. I was worried about a collision there for a second. The shortstop was making a run at it, but the third baseman had it the whole time. And a nice play over there at third by Zach Minatis. And there's one down. Brings up Brody Byers. Byers, strikeout victim his first time up, 0 for 1 as the righty steps in. And the pitch from Martinez. That will get in there for a strike on the fastball, and the count's 0-1. That will miss outside. And the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Watches that one, and that'll miss outside. Almost falling forward across the plate there, trying to hold on to the swing. And it pays off for him, 2-1. There's the pitch from Martinez. This is fouled off, popped up, and should get out of play. It will. And that'll pop off the top of the Alamogordo clubhouse again. Count evens up at 2-2. Tigers bench along the first base line. Gadsden's the third base line. Two and two the count here with the bases empty. Bottom of 3 and 1 down. Here's the pitch. That's low and away. And Byers gets the count full now, 3-2, just as he did in his last at-bat. Ended up striking out looking. Got to be aggressive here. Inning close, swinging at 3-2. Swing and a miss, and struck him out. I still like that better than watching one in.
Now batting number 7.
And Gabriel Collazo, who walked with 2 outs and started what Tigers thought maybe was going to be a rally there. They got the bases loaded after a walk, a single, and a walk, but a big strikeout from Martinez snuffed out that rally. And the Tigers still yet to put a run up on the scoreboard. And first pitch will miss outside. And the count is 1-0. High misses, 2-0. Number 3 hitter in the order for the Tigers. His single helped lead the Tigers to the win in the first game, put that runner on second. Swing and a miss, Collazo with a big offering at that, but it's 2-1. And the pitch. Again, a big swing and a miss from Collazo. And Martinez a strike away from another 1-2-3 inning. He has retired the last 6 Tiger hitters. 5 of those have been strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Watches that one miss outside. Tough one to lay off of there if you're Collazo. Gadsden fans wanted that call, didn't get it. Wanting a new sign and getting it is Martinez. And here comes the 3-2. Hit in the air and foul, and we'll do it again. Three and 2 with the bases empty and 2 outs in the bottom of the third, and Gadsden leading 5-0 on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. All those runs in the top of the first inning. As Martinez is set, and here's the pitch. And that'll be a walk. Low and away it misses. So Collazo for the second time tonight draws a walk, and Cash DeLonda, who has a hit, the only hit for the Tigers in this game, will come to the plate.
Now batting number 9, Cash DeLonda.
And last opportunities for these guys as Tigers. Cash is going to go on to play baseball. Gabriel was kind of, it sounded like, at least in terms of the senior day stuff, was more focusing on his education, as DeLonda swings and misses 0-1. So I think for everybody but Cash, I think this will be all for baseball for them, at least in a competitive environment like this. This is ripped out to left center field, and another base hit. And the Tigers have runners on first and second. Second hit of the day for DeLonda. Probably see Macklin come in as the courtesy runner.
Dante Knowles.
So Dante Knowles, who drew a walk his first time up, comes to the plate. Remember, he had the RBI single to win it for Alamogordo in game number 1. Like I said, if he can go opposite field, right center field, they're leaving a huge gap out in right center. So if he can make that happen again. And also, just the right side of the infield. Now, the second baseman moving over a little bit now, but first pitch is a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Bottom of the third inning, and again with 2 outs, Tigers in this middle of the order have given themselves at least an opportunity. Check swing, pitch is down, and the count is 1-1. Fouled off, and that'll deflect off the catcher's helmet to the backstop. But now 2 strikes, And I think we're about out of baseballs because they had to go track that one down, and we're going to need some more here by the time the next inning rolls around. I guess we haven't tracked down all those other baseballs. As here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss and struck him out. So gave up a walk and a single with 2 outs, but Tigers again unable to make something happen. So they leave 2 on, 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and we go to the top of the 4th inning, and Gadsden remains in control of this one on the Richland Motor scoreboard, 5-0. We will be back after this on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Financial literacy. Why is it important to teach kids to save? This is AJ with First National Bank. Learning to save at an early age helps train children to become reliable about savings and become financially responsible as adults. First National Bank wants to help you inspire your kids to save by creating good habits early with our Learning to Save program. Parents can use this fun strategy to help encourage children to save and connect with them about financial responsibility. We're here to help with your financial questions at any age. Member FDIC.
The Winner's Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winner's Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winner's Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Welcome back to Tiger Baseball here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. It is the top of the 4th inning. Gadsden 5, Alamogordo nothing. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Tigers won the first game 2-1. And number 11, Edgar Arredondo, the first baseman, will lead things off for the Panthers. Mason Bodley continues on the mound. This is high in the air to right field. Knowles giving chase after it. Looks like he's under it. He is. And he grabs that first pitch and the first out.
Now batting number 4, Adrian Chavez, number 4.
So there's one down, and the first pitch to Adrian Chavez is fouled off. And the count is 0-1. Bodley has settled down nicely after a rough first inning. Has given up just 2 hits and has struck out 3 Panthers hitters. He's got 5 strikeouts for the game, and if the Tiger bats get going, at least he's keeping it at 5 runs, but Tigers just haven't been able to put anything together. That breaking ball is going to miss inside. I think it may have just been low, actually. It may have caught the inside part of the plate. 2-1. And that breaking ball's in there for a strike, and the count evens at 2. Top of the order due up as well this inning as Adon Reyes waits in the on-deck circle. He's 1 for 2. Chavez 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. And he awaits a 2-2 pitch here from Bodley. Swing and a miss, and he strikes him out again. So Bodley with 6 strikeouts now. There's 2 down. And Adon Reyes to the plate. Single and a run scored in the first. He popped out to the second baseman, Tupper. I'm sorry, he popped out to right field, I think. Yeah. I knew I had to correct it. I knew I marked it down wrong the first time. Knowles made the play. Fouled off and out of play. 0-1 to Reyes. Tigers had some big rallies last night. We'll see if they can, or last night, Tuesday night, I should say. See if they can do something here as this game progresses. Hit in the air towards right field, and that'll get down. Knowles will grab it, and that'll be a base knock for Reyes with 2 outs. And Panthers try to make something happen here with 2 down in the inning as Steve Morales comes to the plate. Singleton scored in the first, popped out to left field in his second try. He'll hit from the left-hand side. Made an effort to toss the bat to his teammate and kind of fumbled it a little bit. But he's got it over there now. And he steps in with a runner on first and 2 down in the top of the 4th inning. Gadsden up 5-0. As here comes the pitch. And that breaking ball's right in there for a strike. And the count is 0-1 to Morales. Bodily ready. And here it comes. Again, a high pop-up. This is left center field. Outfielders charging. Nobody gets to it. Yeah, I mean, I would say the shortstop maybe needs to try to get to that. Gosh, that's so tough coming from behind. And right away, Crawford was pointing to the outfielders to try to get to that. And so it's back-to-back singles on a ball that, for as high in the air that it was hit, feels like it should have been caught, but it falls. I tell you what, Byers really gave a good effort to get there, but as here comes the pitch from Bodley. This is hit in the air to center field. That is down. Kiss has got it. He will throw home. That's a good throw. And did he tag him? Did he? Did the umpire call outs? Well, he tried to jump over it. Did Reyes, but he kind of got undercut on it, and it was just a tag to be applied. That's all it was. I couldn't tell if I didn't see the umpire make the out calls. I was sort of wondering, did he take it? But he did. What a throw there by Cade Kiss, though. Let's give him some credit, and certainly we hope that Adon Reyes is okay. He did his best to try to avoid the tag, but could not, and he's kind of stretching out his groin at the moment. Maybe just, looks like he's okay. All right, so he's good to go. And the Tigers avoid the run scoring on a great play by Cade Kiss. And so the inning is over. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's still 5-0 Gadsden. They've led the whole way. And Robert Martinez will continue on the mound for the Panthers when we return.
Local Credit Union would like to send a huge congratulations to 2024 graduating class. Are you ready to take the next step towards a brighter future after graduation? Secure your dreams with our flexible and affordable graduation loans. Whether you're looking to pursue a higher education, start a business, or simply need financial assistance as you start a new chapter of life, we've got you covered. Visit Local Credit Union today. Member NCUA.
Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30-1019. First pitch misses to Preston Eldred. Bottom of the 4th inning on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. And Eldred will foul this one off up the first base side and out of play. And the count is 1-1. 5-0 Gadsden on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Tigers with just 2 hits on the day, both of them by Cash DeLonda. Fouled off again, same area, and 1-2. Martinez from the stretch, and here's the pitch. And looking for that call on the outside corner. Corral holds it for a long time. I always get a kick out of when catchers do that. It's like, the umpire's probably not going to change the call. I guess it's just a way of showing, hey, I thought that was in the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and strikes out Eldred. One down. And that is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts for Robert Martinez. He's having a really good effort in this one. And this bottom of the order has not had a particularly good run of it against him. 6 through 9 have all struck out, and Eldred has struck out twice. So Williams 0 for 1 with a strikeout to the plate. And that first pitch called strike. And the count is 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now 0-2. The Panthers hoping for their 4th district victory of the year. Like I said, both teams are out with the playoff hunt, but enjoyed the passion that both teams have played with tonight. It could have certainly been a game where, some of these guys have just been like, eh. But, I don't know, you rarely see that, I feel like, in high school sports. Most of these kids just enjoy getting out there and competing. Here's the 1-2. And watches that all the way in, missed low. 2-2. Been a lot of that. A lot of Martinez's pitches, everything's coming across the strike zone, throwing from right, so it's from the hitters, especially the right-handed hitters, from the inside to the outside. That'll miss above the letters, 3-2. That's a called strike 3. And second time tonight that Williams has gone down looking. And there's 2 down as Aiden Tupper will come to the plate. And it's one of those that anything close, you got to be offering out there. That was right down the middle of the plate. May have been close to being high, but anything like that, you definitely got to be swinging at. And good pitch by Martinez. He had that one drop down into the zone. Looking for the outside corner and does not get the call in the first offering to Tupper. And it's 1-0. So 9 strikeouts now for the Gadsden pitcher. And here it comes. Again, looking for that outside corner. Misses it. And the count is 2-0. Bodley in the on-deck circle if Tupper reaches. Again, looking at that outside corner. This time moves it in a little bit and gets it 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And count is worked back even. 2-2. Outside. And the count is 3-2. The pitch. And he does draw the walk, does Tupper, so the Tigers, only times they've had base runners in this game is with 2 outs. Haven't been able to string together some hits in order to try to cut into this lead, or deficit, I should say, from the Tigers' perspective. So Bodley comes to the plate, strikeout victim his first time up. If he can get on, Tigers can get back to the top of the order, which, 3 and 4 have done okay, but everybody else has kind of struggled tonight. Well, miss high, maybe a bit outside. 1-0. The pitch. In the dirt, 2-0. Cade Kiss hoping for a chance this inning. He's made contact both times, but a ground out and a pop out. And Martinez not happy with the baseball. And So something amiss with that one. Umpire will toss it over towards the Alamogordo dugout and kiss a little bit of a golf swing over to his teammate. Swing and a miss from Bodley, and count is 2-1. I would say baseball at times can be a little bit of a slow game. I enjoy. Sometimes I get them on the radio. I'm kind of looking around and watching things. Should tell you what I'm looking at sometimes. Here's the 2-1. And this is high, and it's 3-1 now. So Bodley sets in. He's got the runner on first. Tigers would love to get back to the top of the order here. I think you be patient here if you're Mason. Yep, takes a big swing at it. I think that would have been a called strike anyway, so that's okay. 3-2. And the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, and struck him out. Double-digit strikeouts now for Martinez. Did give up the walk with 2 outs, but we're through 4 complete, and the Tigers still trail 5-0. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Don't miss the fairground sale starting Friday, May 3rd through Monday the 6th. OSU has teamed up with Casa Auto Group to offer you a huge selection and discounted rates. For a limited time only, take advantage of rates as low as 5.99% APR and no payments for 90 days. All loans are subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. As the Tigers trail 5-0 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We're in the top of the 5th. And Gadsden to hit here. And they will send up 4, 5, and 6 in their order. Corral, Rodriguez, and Minades. And Corral, a single and a strikeout, 1 for 2 today.
Gadsden, number 3, Jesus, go out. Number 3.
Here's a hard hit ball to Williams at third. A little spin around toss to first. Really good play from Brandon Williams. 5-3 on the putout. Snagged it with his glove in his left hand and kind of spun all 360 all the way around and threw it over to first base for the out. Williams looked really comfortable at third since he has stepped in.
Number 12.
There's one fouled off and back to the screen. And the count is 0-1. Really good crowd this evening between Tiger fans and lots of Panthers fans have made the trip up. Of maroon in the stands tonight. Fouled off and back to the screen, and it's 0-2. A good night to do so. Friday night, and make your way up to Alamogordo in just about 90 minutes, and you can get to see the last couple of baseball games of the season. The 0-2. This is high, 1-2. high pop-up. Left center field again. Crawford trying to get back to it, and he's unable to make the grab. Boy, that spot has just been a bugaboo for the Tigers in this game. I think that's like the third time, and this time Crawford did try to go back and make the play, and he wasn't able to do it. But we've had that left center field area, it feels like it 3 times in this game.
Now batting number 15,
And so Zach Menjades will come to the plate. Check swing, watches it all the way in, and he did not go around, field umpire says, and it's 1-0. That pitch will just miss, and the count is 2-0. This is hit high in the air and foul territory on the first base side. Collazo, he gets underneath it, makes the snag, and there's 2 down. And it'll bring up Tristan Ariano. Center fielder has grounded out and brought in a run and struck out in his other try. Runner on first in the top of the 5th inning. Tigers have trailed 5-0 since the get. Panthers scored all of them in the first inning. And their pitcher Martinez has been really good. And this pitch is going to get away from DeLanda. Looked like he was setting up inside and just wasn't ready for the pitch to come across the strike zone like that. And wasn't able to get to it. So allows the runner to advance to second. I'm going to go ahead and call that a wild pitch. Here he comes. Misses. And the count now 2-0 here to Ariano. Runner on second with 2 down and top of the 5th inning. Panthers trying to add on to a 5-0 lead. Look back to second for Bodley. He'll go again and now to the plate. And that'll miss 3-0. Looks like that one was down. Long looks back to second, to the plate, and misses high. And that'll be a 2-out walk. So it'll be first and second here for the Panthers. And I would imagine with it being senior night, there's probably not going to be any look to the bullpen for the Tigers. Cash DeLanda is going to go out and talk to his pitcher here. And to be honest, I mean, he hasn't thrown a ton of pitches ever since that first inning. I mean, he faced 3 up, 3 down in the second. There were 5 that came to play in the third, 4 in the fourth. This will be the 5th hitter of this inning. And it is Edgar Arredondo who struck out and popped out in his 2 tries. And this is hit to right field. Now it'll get down for a base knock. Knowles is up with it. He will go home, and the runner will hold at third. They'll try to go to second and get the runner. He's going to get back in time. Crawford thought that he had reached across and provided the tag, but umpire says he got back in time. And so it's bases loaded here with 2 out after the single from Arredondo. And Adrian Chavez, who has struck out twice. Well, I think we've got a pinch hitter. So A.J. Vasquez is going to hit now. And he will hit from the left-hand side here with the bases loaded. But the thing I'd be watching for as many wild pitches as we've seen, that would be the thing I'd be concerned about if I'm the Tigers. So not that he isn't always on his toes, but I think that's the thing you want to try to avoid here. Make a pinch hitter in the number 9 spot. Get a hit in order to bring that run in. He swings and misses at the first one, and it's 0-1. Kind of a wild swing there. Not a lot of control. Oddly set. And that'll be in the dirt and outside. And the count evens up here at 1-1. You know, it was a ground out and then an error, a pop out. It looked like the inning was going to be relatively routine, but a walk and a single. And all of a sudden, bases loaded for the Panthers, and a base knock could essentially put this game away. Swing and a miss, though. And again, taking one hand off the bat and going around with it. And so it's 1-2. Ollie has struck out the number 9 hitter twice tonight. That was Chavez previously. Try to see if he can get a third one and get out of the jam. Yeah, fouled off back to the screen, and so Chavez, or I should say Vasquez, keeps the at-bat alive. Top of the 5th inning if you're just joining us. Closing in on 9 o'clock. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Tigers won 2-1 in Game 1. Panthers scored 5 runs in the first inning, and that's all the runs we've had in this game, as they've been in control the whole way. Here's the pitch. This is fouled off, and Vasquez continues to give himself some more opportunities here as he gets into a little bit of a battle. I was about to say that there haven't been a lot of these in this game of foul-offs and pitchers having to continuously throw more and more on either side. But here's one with 2 strikes where Vasquez is keeping the at-bat alive. Outside it misses, 2-2. Whoa. That was a called strike 3. Oof. That was, boy, I got to tell you, if the Tigers end up coming back in this game, that's pretty rough. That was in the outside batter's box, I thought, on the right-hand batter's box, the left-hand hitter. Okay, we'll take a break. We'll come back. More of the roundup, more of Tiger baseball. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Tigers still trailing 5-0.
Financial literacy. Why is it important to teach kids to save? This is AJ with First National Bank. Learning to save at an early age helps train children to become reliable about savings and become financially responsible as adults. First National Bank wants to help you inspire your kids to save by creating good habits early with our Learning to Save program. Parents can use this fun strategy to help encourage children to save and connect with them about financial responsibility. We're here to help with your financial questions at any age. Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Kate Kiss leads things off in the inning for the Tigers. Ground ball to Reyes at second. Toss on to first is in time. And 4-3 on the putout. So it's one down, and Brody Byers comes to the plate. Byers, a couple of strikeouts today. And looking to get things going for himself. The only part of the order for the Tigers that have had some success today is Gabriel Collazo. He's drawn a couple walks, and Cash Delanda's got the only 2 hits for the Tigers, and that breaking ball's in there for a strike. And the count is 0-1. Ground ball right back up the middle. Easy play from Martinez. Just a little hop up to grab it on the mound, and 1-3 on the putout. And there's 2 down.
Now batting for your Tigers, number 17, Gabriel Collazo.
Bring up Gabriel Collazo, who, as I mentioned, has walked twice. And he comes up to the plate here with 2 outs and the base is empty, which I think he's done every time he's come up to the plate. He'll foul this off and out of play, 0-1. That's in there for a strike, and the count is 0-2. And this will be popped up, and looks like it is out of play. And the count will remain 0-2. On is high. And 1-2 now to Collazo. And Collazo will get this one in the air to shallow left field, and it'll get into foul territory up the first base or third base line, but made some contact with it. Good effort there by the third baseman, Minhadas. And so still 1-2 here to Collazo as he'll come back to the plate. Lady Tigers look like they're about to finish up the sweep over Gadsden. They're up 14-3 in the bottom of the sixth inning. Pitches outside here. 2-2 to Collazo. And so the Lady Tigers, as we anticipated, but you never know. They got to play the games. Look like they're going to win both games tonight. Collazo, hard hit ball to left field and a base knock. He picks up his first hit of the day. And these two seniors in the middle of the order have really been the positive on the offensive side for Alamogordo. Just haven't been able to surround it with anybody. Dante Knowles also has a walk tonight, but they're the only two guys that have been on base this evening. Lando watch that one in there and this low. And the count is 0-1. 1-0. Goodness. And in the dirt, and 2-0 now. This is hit in the air, and it'll go foul at the first base side into the Alamogordo bullpen, and the count is 2-1. Every time Cash has been at the plate, he's hit the ball hard tonight. Going back to the first game as well, he didn't get the hits in the first game, but he hit the ball hard a lot. Probably 3 of the 4 times he was up in game 1. 2-1. High and outside. Pickoff throw to first. Collazo just able to get in front of the tag. That was really, really close. Gabriel had taken a healthy lead, let's call it that. That was very, very close. 3-1. The count at the plate. And this is hit in the air towards center field. And a long run, and did he make the grab? He did. Another really good play in the outfield for the Panthers this evening, and this time it is Ediano. Feel good for him. He had a rough go of it at shortstop in game 1, but he makes a great play there, and he ends the inning for the Tigers. Tigers with 1 hit, 1 left on, no runs, no errors, and they still trail 5-0. We're through 5 complete innings on the Rich Simoner scoreboard. Tiger baseball, you're listening to it here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
There's lots of good reasons for a personal loan. Unexpected expenses, paying bills, or home projects. And good reasons to get your personal loan at our credit union. We're member-owned and not-for-profit. Apply online or in person. Loco Credit Union. We belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
If your home is in need of some stucco work, either the whole house or some patch and paint work, Ochoa Stucco has the expertise to get the job done and done right. Contact them today at 575-442-6745 for your estimate. Go Tigers!
This is Rachel from First National Bank. We offer business-focused accounts with loans to help your business grow, including SBA loans and construction loans. Smart tools, better banking solutions.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back here to Tiger Baseball. Don Reyes lead things off, top of the order for the Panthers in the top of the sixth inning. Mason Bodley continues to work, and here's a base knock out to left field for Reyes. His second, actually, I take that back, his third hit of the day. 3 for 4 from the leadoff spot.
Now batting number 5, Steven Morales, number 5.
And Morales comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3. Top of the order has had a good day here for the Panthers. And he'll hit a chopper over towards second. Tough play for Byers. He hits a charge on it, throws it across his body, and makes a good play. And the Tigers do get the out at first, 4-3 on the putout. Ray is able to advance to second on the play. And that was almost still on the infield grass when Tupper was able to get to it. I say Byers, I'm sorry, Tupper. So good play there from Aiden. And another ground ball hit to second. Tupper has some trouble with it, gets into the outfield, and Reyes on his horse is going to score. The throw is home, but not in time. And so the Panthers have finally added on to their lead. They've had some chances. And probably a play that Tupper should have made over there at second. So we'll make an E4, but the run does score. And so it'll be Jesus Corral coming to the plate now with the runner on first and a 6-0 lead for Gadsden.
Now batting number 3, Jesus Corral, number 3.
Corral, strikeout, ground out, single in his 3 attempts today. Top of the 6th inning, Tigers now trailing 6-0. And this is popped up and out of play. 0-1 here to Corral. And are we out of baseballs? We may be out of baseballs. We fouled off so many. And we're looking to each side of the field here, and we've thrown one into Bodley now. Yeah, I don't see the baseballs get tracked down as much. Like when we watch softball, those usually don't get hit too far away. But here, I mean, I know some of them are headed towards the parking lot, and some of them are, I think, out and over towards the what used to be the old track and field throwing area to the first base side. As that pitch misses high. So 2-1 the count. With the runner on first and 1 down, 1 run home in the inning. That breaking ball, surprised didn't get the call there. I thought that was on the inside corner, but counts 3-1. Ground ball right back to Bodley off his glove. Crawford was able to get to it and tosses it on to second for the force out there. That's a great play from Caleb Crawford at short. And he's going to get a little dap from center fielder Cade Kiss after that. So fielder's choice 6-4. floated down a little bit off of Bodley's glove, but that was behind the bag at second where he made the play and was able to toss it on to his teammate. So Martinez out. And Corral at first now. Rodriguez to the plate. Pick-off throw to first is not in time. And breaking ball's in there for a strike. And it's 3-2. This is hit hard and up the first base line. That's going to get down. And this may score the runner from first. Now, Knowles is up with it. Now he has some trouble. Here comes the throw in. Runners trying to get around. Collazo will cut it off. They'll go to third, and they will tag him out at third. It's a good defense there by the Tigers as Collazo had cut it off, but Corral was trying to get it all the way around from first and got caught in between the bag at third and home. And so the Tigers do give up one run, but could have been a little bit worse after the single there from Rodriguez. Actually, I'm giving him a double on that, even though the run did not come in and score, and we go to the... I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. There's not an umpire that's on the field, is there? Yeah, maybe it is. There's somebody different out there on the field and talking to the two umpires. I'm not sure what's happening there. Anyway, I've basically talked through the commercial break, but we're going to go ahead and take one as well. We go to the bottom of the sixth as the Tigers are trailing 6-0. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk.
Don't miss the fairground sale starting Friday, May 3rd through Monday the 6th. OSU has teamed up with Casa Auto Group to offer you a huge selection and discounted rates. For a limited time only, take advantage of rates as low as 5.99% APR and no payments for 90 days. All loans are subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Almost Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. I was mentioning that other umpire. I'm thinking the JV games are over with. And so maybe that was one of the umpires that was working JV this evening, would be my guess. And again, if you're just tuning in, Alamogordo softball. They got the win 16-0 and 14-3 in our District 3-5A champs. We just posted a photo up to our Facebook. Swing and a miss here from Dante Knowles as he leads off the inning. 6-0 Gadsden here for Tiger baseball. Trying to win the season series, and swing and a miss from Knowles, 0-2. Knowles is 0 for 1, strikeout and a ground out in his 2 tries. Preston Eldred in the on-deck circle for the Tigers, and Brandon Williams also do have the inning for Alamogordo. Swing and a miss, and struck him out. That's 11 strikeouts now for Martinez. He has been, now with the exception of Cash and Gabriel, he has been very difficult to figure out for this Tiger lineup. Bottom of the 6th inning here. And Eldred will swing and miss, and it's 0-1. Hard hit and a base knock, so good for Preston. as he shoots one out to right field. He'll get the base knock. And first guy outside of Cash and Gabriel to get a base hit for the Tigers in this game. And with one out, I think it's the first time Alamogordo's had a base runner with fewer than 2 outs in this entire game. So that's, there's still time here for Alamogordo. If they can start stringing together some hits, they can get 2 or 3 runs here in this inning. Let's give them a chance in the 7th. In the dirt, and it's going to get away. Eldred, not the speediest guy, and it really didn't get that far away from Corral there, and it's 1-0. Williams 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. And the pitch. This is fouled off and out of play. And the count is 1-1. That'll be away, and 2-1 now to Williams. Yeah, just need some base runners here. I mean, it doesn't matter that the confidence hasn't been there at the plate for these guys throughout the game. If they can just get a few guys on here in the late innings and turn up the pressure. Again, a high pop up, and this will be out of play as the count evens up at 2-2. I'll say again, I really like Brandon's bat. Looks like a pencil. The eraser at the top of the bat, then the yellow part, and then gray at the bottom. 2-2 is well outside, and this time it'll get behind Corral. Eldred will be able to advance to second on the play. And so 3-2 with a runner in scoring position now for Alamogordo. Trying to get on the board here late in the game, and you never know. And that play like in the last inning where they tag out the runner at third and stop that run from coming in, maybe that makes a difference. Who knows? 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Martinez says, Picks up his 12th strikeout of the game.
Now batting number 4.
I'm sitting here trying to build it up for the Tigers a little bit, and it'll be Aiden Tupper come to the plate for Alamogordo. Aiden's got a cheering section down here. A couple of his classmates. As that's in there for a strike. Either that or it's for the pitcher. I can't see the sign that they're holding, so. Count 0-1. The pitch. And that one will stay high. Down the middle of the plate, but it's 1-1. Big hole in the left side here. You can pull it, but this is fouled off 1-2. And it's interesting, the third baseman is pretty much holding the bag at third. The shortstop is kind of playing up the middle, so yeah, if he hits something on the ground here to the left side. But a swing and a miss, and Martinez strikes him out. Again, strikes out 3 in an inning. He's done it a lot tonight. 13 for the game. We're through 6 complete on the Richland Motor scoreboard. And it's Gadsden 6, Alamogordo nothing. You're listening to Tiger Baseball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Financial literacy. Why is it important to teach kids to save? This is AJ with First National Bank. Learning to save at an early age helps train children to become reliable about savings and become financially responsible as adults. First National Bank wants to help you inspire your kids to save by creating good habits early with our Learning to Save program. Parents can use this fun strategy to help encourage children to save and connect with them about financial responsibility. We're here to help with your financial questions at any age. Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Credit Union would like to send a huge congratulations to 2024 graduating class. Are you ready to take the next step towards a brighter future after graduation? Secure your dreams with our flexible and affordable graduation loans. Whether you're looking to pursue a higher education, start a business, or simply need financial assistance as you start a new chapter of life, we've got you covered. Visit local credit union today. Member NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Zach Leonatis leads things off at 6, 7, and 8 in the order for Gadsden. Mason Bodley will continue, and his first pitch is a breaking ball that'll miss inside, and the count is 1-0. Both Tiger pitchers going to work the whole way. Hard hit ball, nice backhanded stab by Williams. Long throw to first. That's a heck of a play by the freshman. That was absolutely ripped to third. He snags it and makes a long throw from third. That is as good as it gets for a third baseman. I think the Gadsden coach has given him some love for that play. That was fantastic. 5-3 on the put. That's all it's going to show in the scorebook. But man, that was very, very good. That's a position where the Tigers were having trouble earlier in the season, and I'll tell you what, Brandon Williams has really shored up that spot as the first breaking ball here to Ediano's in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And Hades is probably thinking, man, I killed that ball, and I didn't get anything out of it. Ain't that baseball. Bodley set. Here's the pitch. This is softly hitting the air center field. Is it going to fall? It will. Boy, Gadsden's had a lot of those tonight. Really nothing you can do if you're the Tigers. Nobody was going to get to that one.
Now batting number 11, Edgar Arredondo.
And so Edgar Arredondo will come to the plate now. He is 1 for 3, a single, strikeout, and a pop-out. Yeah, I guarantee for the Tigers, nobody's on a pitch count here. There is no game tomorrow, so just allowed Mason to pitch this one out as this is fouled off and stays at home plate. Counts 0-1. Now, it is one of those games that, unfortunately for the Tigers, even though they've given up 6 runs, they haven't been able to score themselves. So there is a liner right back up the middle and a base hit, and the Panthers have 2 on. And Adrian Chavez will come to the plate with runners on first and second. Struck out looking his last time up. That was that pitch that was, it certainly looked outside from up here, but one of those I think where both sides of the crowd were like, yeah, that was, it happens. It was with the bases loaded, though, so that was kind of tough. Swing and a miss on the first pitch to him, and it's 0-1. Barring a double play, Panthers will get back to the top of the order where they've had a lot of success trying to add on to their lead in the dirt. And the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Ground ball to first. Collazo will step on the bag. Throw to second, try to put the tag down. Oh, they say he got him. Double play, ends the inning. 3-6. And the Tigers will come up in the bottom of the 7th inning, needing 6 big runs to send this one to extra innings. I don't know if they're going to... Are we going to continue this inning here? Because we got the home plate umpire now talking to the field umpire. And they're going to say out. They're not going to change it. So I think he just wanted to check with the home plate umpire. But I will say for Gadsden, if Martinez comes out and pitches the way he has all game, I don't think they've got a ton to worry about. He's been very difficult for the Tigers lineup to make something happen against him. And so we'll see that. when we come back. 6-0 Gadsden on the Richardson Motor scoreboard.
Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is AJ from First National Bank. Plan that special vacation, those home improvements, or simply pay off bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Don't miss the fairground sales starting Friday, May 3rd through Monday the 6th. OSU has teamed up with Casa Auto Group to offer you a huge selection and discounted rates. For a limited time only, take advantage of rates as low as 5.99% APR and no payments for 90 days. All loans are subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Federally insured by NCUA.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
We are going to see a pitching change here in the bottom of the 7th inning for Gadsden, as they're going to bring in number 11, Edgar Arredondo. I think they just moved Martinez over to first. And, I understand maybe bringing in I don't know how many pitches Martinez had thrown, and maybe Arredondo. I don't know if he's one of the seniors in this group, so that might be part of it as well. So it'll be Mason Bodley to lead things off, then back to the top of the order for Alamogordo. Boy, the Martinez finished up with 1, 2, 3. I think I had 13, but let me make sure. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 13 strikeouts. Twice he struck out 3 in an inning, struck out the side in the second. Actually, 3 times he struck out 3 in an inning. That's a pretty good line for 6 innings pitched. And so warm-ups are continuing currently. And the Tigers need a huge, huge inning. And, that really hasn't been Alamogordo this year, scoring, 4, 5, 6 runs in an inning. But, hey, you never know. Could be something really special here to finish off the game if you're the Tigers. But Gadsden's been in control of this one the whole way through. So Bodley, Kiss, and Byers due up for the Tigers. I don't know if Davion Andrade is hurt or not, but it's kind of cool to see if he were to get an at-bat here at the end of the game. Swing and a miss for Bodley. But he's the only senior that hasn't been out there playing tonight. Kind of neat if he got that chance. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So he may be hurt. I don't know. This is hit hard all the way out to deep left field. That is against the wall. Bodley absolutely crushes that. It'll be a stand-up double for Mason Bodley, who has he has regularly talked about how much hitting has not been his thing, and for him to step up and absolutely crush a double out to left field. Did they call that a foul ball? Okay, no. He just was calling time. Okay, that's what I was making sure. He had both his hands up, and I'm like, really? No way. No. Had me scared there a little bit. So good for Mason. Like I said, that has to feel good for him. And looking for the outside corner, not getting the call, is Arredondo. Got to double check that because Arredondo. Throwing me off at times. That pitch is going to miss, I think a little bit high. And the count is 2-0. Well, that's a good way to start off an inning if you're the Tigers. See if something happens here. I thought Mason was going to hit that out of the yard for a little bit. That was getting there. Just on the outside corner for a called strike. 2-1 now to Kiss. Cade will send this foul over towards the Gadsden bullpen. And the count evens up at 2-2 for the Tiger leadoff hitter. He is 0 for 3 today. A couple of groundouts to second and a pop out. And here's the pitch. This is hit to left center field. That'll get down. Bonnelly's going to hold at third. Kiss will get around to first, and so double single to begin the inning for the Tigers. They're going to need a lot more, but hey, this is about as good of a start as it gets if you're the Tigers. So Brody Byers comes to the plate. A couple of strikeouts and a ground out. So I got to wonder if this becomes, if the Tigers start to plate some runs here, do you maybe just bring Martinez back over from first and put him back on the mound? I think you can do that. It is high school baseball. I don't believe once you pull a pitcher, you can't put them back in if you want to. Runner goes, and then they throw behind the runner at third. Bodley trying to run home, and he'll be tagged out. Now, Bodley wasn't really paying attention to what was going on. The runner moved up to second, and Mason, I think, was waiting to see if there was going to be a throw out. Instead, the throw ended up going behind him, and he couldn't get back to the bag, and he tried to come home and gets caught stealing there. Well, that's a rally killer for you there, unfortunately, for the Tigers. And so Byers at the plate with a runner on second. And this is outside. And the count is 2-0. There's the pitch. It's fouled off and out of play. And it may not matter at the end of the day, but I will say base running has been one of those things that has cost the Tigers in a few games that at least I've covered this year. So, and I will say for Mason, that's kind of a tough spot. He, very rarely is he running the base paths for the Tigers. So, but I understand Coach Winrow keeping him in the game, and he deserved to be out there. Hard hit and foul again. And 2 strikes now on Byers. Bottom of the 7th inning, we just joined. Gadsden leads 6-0. Tigers double single to start off the inning. Look like they really should have second and third here with nobody out. As Arredondo looks back to second, looks again, comes to the plate. Well outside, 3-2. Yeah, I think if you're Alamo, you just have him stand on the bag at third, not have him up the line at all, to be honest. Ground ball towards short, fielded cleanly. And the throw is way off the mark. And having to stay at first is Byers. Ugh. Man, that first out of the inning, there'd be certainly one run on the board at this point. E6, and boy, we've said that a lot for Gadsden tonight. First and third for the Tigers. I gotta wonder about the pitching change. Other than I need to look at the roster here for Gadsden. I gotta think that Arredondo is a senior. He is. Nothing against Arredondo. Here's a throw to first, and I think they got him, did he? Yes, he got him on the leg, and he did not get into the bag. He's out. Again, a miss play by the Tigers. I mean, there was no need for it. Boy. I know the fans are upset, but I think it was the right call. Tigers base running this year has been, it's been a challenge for them this season, for sure. So there's 2 down. And, again, just situations were unnecessary. He didn't need to be off the bag there, and could have been held. You need base runners. You need 6 runs, so you really don't need to be that far off the bag, to be honest. High pop-up, and this should do it. Foul territory in the first base side. Martinez under it, and this one's over. Gadsden gets the win 6-0 here in Game 2, and the Tigers will split the doubleheader with the Panthers as they won the first game 2-1. We'll have the Otero Federal Credit Union post-game show coming up for you next. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Financial literacy. Why is it important to teach kids to save? This is AJ with First National Bank. Learning to save at an early age helps train children to become reliable about savings and become financially responsible as adults. First National Bank wants to help you inspire your kids to save by creating good habits early with our Learning to Save program. Parents can use this fun strategy to help encourage children to save and connect with them about financial responsibility. We're here to help with your financial questions at any age. Member FDIC.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
There's lots of good reasons for a personal loan. Unexpected expenses, paying bills, or home projects. And good reasons to get your personal loan at our credit union. We're member-owned and not-for-profit. Apply online or in person. Loco Credit Union. We belong to you. Online at lococreditunion.com. We're federally insured by NCUA. We're an equal housing lender.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
This is Rachel from First National Bank. We offer business-focused accounts with loans to help your business grow, including SBA loans and construction loans. Smart tools, better banking solutions.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Doubleheader split here between the Tigers and the Panthers. 2-1, the win for the Tigers in Game 1. Panthers take the second game 6-0. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union post-game show. And some stats for you guys here from game number 2. Mason Bonnelly went the distance, gave up 14 hits, 6 runs, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Kate Kiss was 1 for 4. Gabriel Coazo 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Castellano went 2 for 3. Mason Bonnelly 1 for 3 with a double. Preston Eldred 1 for 3. Dante Knowles 0 for 2 with a walk. And Aiden Tupper 0 for 2 for a walk for the Tigers. I believe Alamo struck out 13 times in the game. And, boy, that last inning was, it was one of those where you had 2 guys picked off in the inning. And, if Alamo doesn't have that happen, it was really the way the inning was going. They just kind of took the bats out of some of their guys' hands there towards the end of the game because they ended up with some outs when they probably shouldn't have had them. But, unfortunately for Alamogordo, that's been a challenge for them this year and something I'm sure they're going to be working on in the offseason, try to get things going a little bit better for them on that side of it. But they'll finish up the season at 6-18, 1-14 in districts, and like I said, Tigers out for the postseason this year. But glad to see them get a win. Glad to see them get the kind of win they did with the walk-off in the first game. That was exciting for them and for the seniors, and so had something to celebrate right before they celebrated the seniors in between games. So good for them. And like I said, frustrating season for the Tigers. There's no doubt about it. Again, want to send a congratulations out to Lady Tiger Fast Pitch. They clinched their district championship tonight with a 16-0 and 14-3 win over the Panthers. And Lady Tigers looking at a number 1 overall seed when the brackets come out on Friday. How about Saturday? How about Sunday? Sunday would be the right day. You can go to the NMAA website or also the NMAA's YouTube channel to watch the seeding and selection show that the New Mexico Activities Association will be putting on. And Tularosa baseball winner tonight as well, 8-4, as they beat Capitan. So that'll do it for our broadcast tonight, and we'll be back with the roundup on Monday and have a full recap of all the brackets. We'll have baseball and tennis and softball brackets to tell you guys about on Monday, so we hope that you will tune in and check that out. So that will be coming up this weekend, or I should say on Monday, when we chat about all of it. Yeah. Again, your final scores on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. The Tigers win the first game 2-1. The Panthers win the second game 6-0. And that'll do it here from Tiger Stadium for the final time in the 2024 season. Thanks so much for tuning in with us. We'll have Lady Tiger Fast Pitch next Friday, most likely, for a first-round state playoff game, and then probably some state playoff games up at Cleveland High School. And I know the Lady Tigers are hoping they'll get a chance to play at the University of New Mexico this year. That means they would be in the championship series.
Conveniently located on the Holloman Highway, Smoking Guns is your one-stop shop for all your shooting needs. Our commitment to safety, quality, and customer satisfaction sets us apart as a firearms retailer. Smoking Guns on the Holloman Highway next to Moore's Auto.
The Otero County Fallen Officers Memorial Corporation needs your help. We are selling raffle tickets to win a pair of his and her firearms. The raffle will raise funds to update Memorial Gardens, corner of 10th and Michigan.